Paige, and in today's video I'm going to be trying out a ton of makeup from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I actually just filmed a huge high-end makeup haul from those stores, and I ended up spending about $150 on over $400 worth of high-end makeup, so it was a super awesome haul. Make sure you guys check it out if you haven't already. I will link it down below in the description box. But I'm really excited to play with all of these products today. I have almost a full face of TJ Maxx and Marshalls makeup, so we're just gonna dive in. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. In my haul video, I actually put the retail price of all of the products that I purchased, as well as the price that I paid for, up on the screen. So if you're also interested in that, definitely check that video out. I miss filming TJ Maxx and Marshalls videos, and I'm getting back into them. I'm so excited. So for primer, I'm using the Cover FX Dewy Skin Primer. This is a hydrating primer, which I love hydrating primers, and this was only $9.99. It is a full-size product. Here it is here. I think the packaging is so cute. I haven't really tried much from Cover FX, just like their translucent powder and their like glowy drops, but that's pretty much it. Here is what it looks like. It is a clear sort of slime-like primer. I actually was expecting it to be like a moisturizer, like more of like a white base, but oh my, what the heck? This feels like oil. This does not feel right. Oh my gosh, maybe I just used way too much. I'm like, what the heck? I've never felt anything like this in my entire life. It says that it's a rich primer loaded with peptides and hyaluronic acid that nourishes and helps hydrate skin and leave a dewy finish. It also says that it creates an ultra smooth canvas for flawless makeup application, and that it's ideal for normal to dry skin. So I do have oily skin, but most hydrating primers work for me. I don't think I've ever come across one that didn't work for me, so I've just never felt anything like this in my entire life. I feel like I just took straight up oil and rubbed it all over my face, so if you like that, maybe you would like this product, but I already have a bad feeling about this. So I was actually planning on going in with 2 primers today. I also wanted to add one of these Marc Jacobs Do Everything highlighter and primer set things. I got the set for $14.99, and it comes with 4 minis of their little glowy products. So I think I'm gonna take the, not the clear one, but the lightest shimmery one, which is called Do You. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and we're gonna be even more glowy. So I'm just gonna take some of this and apply it to my face. I'm actually going to be using this little brush here, which I used in my attempting to follow a Jaclyn Hill makeup tutorial video, which you guys were so nice, and so many people said that my makeup looked really good, and I was like, wow, you guys are just too kind. I actually really liked the way that it turned out, and I definitely have learned from that video, and I want to take some more like tips and stuff from there. So I thought this would be, I don't know, kind of similar to what she did with the Cover FX custom enhancer drops, but you know, with a Marc Jacobs product. So now we're looking very shiny, very glowy, very dewy, and it's time to put some foundation on top of that. I'm just going in with the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish Foundation. I didn't get this from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, but I've been loving it recently, and the color match is really good for me, so I'm gonna take some of that on my Blinged Brushes beauty sponge and just apply that. Alright, so my skin is looking very shiny, very dewy still, which I'm sure it will until we set with powder. But for concealer, I'm going in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Full Coverage Concealer. This is from Marshalls. I have it in the shade Fair Neutral, and I got it for $6.99. I think this is the perfect shade for me. I love a super brightening under eye concealer, and I've never used an Urban Decay concealer before, but I'm very interested to try it out. Again, I am blending this out with my Blinged Brushes beauty sponge. This is the teardrop shaped one from the trio. So far the concealer doesn't look bad. It actually has really nice coverage, and again, like I said, I love the color. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose setting powder. This again is not from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, it's just one of my favorite products. So right away I'm noticing that I definitely don't have as much coverage from this foundation as I normally do, and I think that it's because usually I use like a grippy hydrating primer and not like an oily one, so I don't think that the foundation like adhered to my skin as well. So when I blend it out, it kind of shears the product out. I think you can definitely see here where I have some redness and breakouts that it's really showing through, which I haven't experienced that much with this product. This is a medium buildable coverage foundation, but from using it with my like favorite primers and things, I definitely notice it coming across more sheer. I don't have a bronzer to try from TJ Maxx, so I'm just gonna use this Milani baked bronzer that I just recently got. It's in the shade Dulce. For blush, I'm going to go in with this NARS blush. This was $12.99 from Marshalls, and this is a full-sized Super Orgasm blush. These are like 30 bucks retail, and look at how beautiful this shade is. I'm so obsessed, so I'm just going to apply that with an angled brush. This is definitely a sparkly blush, so if that's not your thing, I would definitely go for a different shade. But I love the NARS blush formula, and you really can't beat $12.99. Like, that's drugstore blush prices. I felt like my lighting was a little bit out of hand, so I turned down my exposure a little bit because I don't know if it's just me, but the viewfinder looked a little bit bright, a little too bright. I always use a heavy hand when it comes to blush, but like, look at how pretty that is. So I definitely freaking love that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows really quick. I don't have brow products from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, so I'm just gonna use a few that I recently picked up from Ulta. So anyway, for eyeshadow, I have a NARS palette that I'm really excited to try. This is the Cool Crush eyeshadow palette. I got it for $29.99, and this palette is $59 originally. Like, what the heck? That's insane. I love the packaging. I'm holding it upside down. I have one other NARS eyeshadow palette, and I really like the formula. Here is what this one looks like. It's mostly neutrals with a couple pops of like red and blue. So I don't know, I'll probably stick to like a more neutral look today because it's my dad's birthday and we're going over there for dinner, and I'll probably keep my makeup on. But yeah, I picked up a couple of other eyeshadow options in my haul, but I decided that I was most excited to use this palette. Oh, and for primer, I actually have another thing, whoops, from Marshalls. This is a little NARS set. It's a $35 value, but it like retailed for $24 originally, and I got it for $12.99. And this comes with a little mascara, an eyeliner, and an eyeshadow base. So I'm going to take the Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. These are all little mini products, and I'm going to apply this to my eyelid. Not really sure how much I need. And I don't think I've tried this before. I actually think I might have it, but I don't think I've ever used it. It kind of feels like the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which, talk about a product that I haven't used in ages. But it's sort of like that thin yet grippy consistency. It definitely did not blend out well on my eyelids. It looks kind of messy. It has a little bit of a white cast to it, and I feel like mixing with the like concealer and foundation that was on my lids made it look a little funky, but it's okay because we're covering it up with eyeshadow. I'm gonna start by taking this matte brown shade here. This is just a nice like light to medium toned matte brown, and I'm gonna start by placing this in the outer part of my crease. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about this primer. I feel like it's making this eyeshadow act really weird. By the way, just to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek into some upcoming videos, I plan on filming a review of the Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette very soon. That's gonna be one of my next few videos. I actually did end up purchasing the Natasha Denona Valentine's Day collection, but now it's like past Valentine's Day and I don't know if you guys would still be interested in that, so let me know in the comments down below. I also just got the ColourPop Valentine's Day collection in the mail today, which it's, you know, we're a few days past Valentine's Day, so again, I really want to film a video on that, but let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. I was so excited for that collection, and I know they did like a limited restock on Valentine's Day, so some of you guys may still be waiting for your product, but just let me know your thoughts in the comments. I also plan on doing a TikTok related video very soon that I'm so excited about. So now I think I might just take that same matte brown color right here, and I'm just gonna like stamp it in the outer corner to try to like deepen it up a little bit. I definitely blended it out into my crease. I feel like I don't like this primer. It sort of causes the eyeshadow to stick, which, you know, that might be what you're looking for, but I prefer something that, you know, still allows me to blend shadows easily on top of it, which I feel like the blending process is a little bit difficult with this primer. So I don't think I'm the biggest fan of the NARS eye base, but the eyeshadow palette itself is super pigmented so far, and even though I had a little bit of trouble, I still was able to blend it out. Now I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm gonna go in with this gold shade, which is so freaking stunning. And I'm going to apply that to my lid. I'm just gonna apply it like all over, probably like the inner 2/3 of my lid. Dang, that is so shimmery. I got a little bit of fallout with that shimmer shade, but it wiped away really easily. Now I'm gonna take this like kind of shimmery light cream colored shade, and I'm gonna put this on my brow bone and possibly my inner crease. It has a bit of a yellow undertone, so I feel like it'll look good with the eye look. I'm also gonna take that shade and put it on my inner corner, just like that. I'm actually gonna use that same eyeshadow, this one right here, and I'm gonna lightly tap my highlighter brush in there. And I'm also gonna use this as my face highlighter. I love using the same highlighter on my face as I do my inner corner and brow bone. I just feel like it sort of pulls, sorry if my camera moved, it sort of pulls the whole look together, and I'm just a big fan. For mascara, I'm gonna go in with that mini NARS Climax mascara from the set that I showed you guys earlier. Here is what the wand looks like. I've always wanted to know how this performed, so we'll see. So it definitely has a drier formula. I don't know if that's because it's a little bit older since it was at TJ Maxx, or if that is just the formula of the mascara, but honestly I freaking love it. Like, my lashes look so like fanned out and long and pretty. What the heck? I am obsessed with this mascara. Holy crap, I love it. For setting spray, I'm gonna go in with the Cover FX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Let's see how this works. I'm a little nervous now considering the whole primer situation. By the way, this mini was $4.99, and the retail price, which they actually still sell this on their website, is $15 for the mini. Not the best sprayer in the world. It's a little bit like, it almost like spits a little bit. It has like a nice mist for the most part. There's just some like larger little droplets that come out of it. Doesn't smell weird or anything, and I feel like that just like made my skin so dewy. Like, holy crap, that looks really pretty. And then for lips, I'm going to go into this little travel exclusive lip kit from MAC, and I'm gonna use, I think, the liquid lipstick from here. I had some trouble deciding which product I wanted to use, but I think I'm gonna go with this liquid lipstick from MAC. This is in the shade Lady Be Good, and it is a retro matte liquid lip color, and this set was $19.99 at Marshall's, but you get a full-sized liquid lip, a full-sized lip scrub, as well as this Prep and Prime like lip primer. Maybe I'll try this first because that's definitely not something I would ever typically go for. I just wiped the foundation off of my lips, so let's go in with this. I never put any sort of lip balm or anything on before I go in with a liquid lip. So I was trying to pick between this shade, which looks like that. I think that's gonna be so pretty. But I also picked up a liquid lip from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their liquid lipstick in the shade Naked, and this was $5.99. And this is a really pretty nude. This is like more my color, I think. Maybe I'll use both. Nah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try the MAC one since I am not familiar with this liquid lip formula at all. Alright, you guys, so here's the finished look. Honestly, I don't hate it. I actually really like it. I think it's really pretty. The colors are a little bit different than my go-tos, so it was fun to sort of step out of my comfort zone, even though we're still pretty neutral here. But overall, I think my makeup turned out pretty good. So I'll kind of run through the products from TJ Maxx and Marshalls that I tried out today and let you guys know my thoughts. Not gonna lie, when we first started this video, I was a little bit nervous when the first product we used was this. And it was so oily, so greasy. Felt like nothing I've ever felt in my entire life. And I have tried a lot of makeup product and never anything like this. I definitely don't love this. I also don't hate it. I do think that it did cause my foundation to sort of lose a little bit of coverage just because it kind of was a slippery base instead of a grippy base. That's just like my hypothesis, my guess of what happened here, just because, you know, I'm pretty familiar with that foundation now and it definitely didn't perform as normal. I will continue to play around with this, and if you have like super dry skin, maybe you would really enjoy this product. It was 10 bucks, so not bad at all. Pretty much you find high-end makeup at TJ Maxx and Marshalls for drugstore prices. You just want to make sure that, you know, they're good, they're still in the packaging, because unfortunately there are people out there who do steal the product, they do swatch the product, and it kind of sucks. So you just have to be careful. So yeah, I didn't love this. I don't know that I hated it. I will continue to try it out, but this is not something that I would like recommend to you guys. At least not right now. I think these are super fun and I can't wait to use these more. I definitely want to combine these with some of my other primers and just kind of go for that like glowier look. Even though I have oily skin, I still like the look of glowy skin. So I really enjoyed those little Marc Jacobs things, especially the shade that I used, which is Do You? ? The concealer, honestly, I don't hate it. It had really nice coverage. It's not creasing and I loved the color. I'll have to see how it wears throughout the day, but so far I'm excited about this. I love this blush so much. I knew that I would love it. It's so freaking pretty and I love this formula. I highly recommend checking out the NARS blushes if you guys ever see any at your TJ Maxx or Marshalls. They have so many beautiful colors and the formula is amazing. The eyeshadow primer is a no-go for me. I did not enjoy this at all. I feel like it was super messy and was hard to work with. The eyeshadow palette, however, I love, and if you can find a full-size NARS eyeshadow palette for $24.99, like, you better snag it. Like, that is a good deal. Also, huge fan of the mascara. I definitely want to get the full size from Sephora and see if the formula is any different. I really like the drier texture that it has. I feel like it prevents clumpiness from happening. My camera is probably gonna cut me off any second now. I actually really enjoy the setting spray. I feel like my skin looks like skin and it has a very nice glow and sheen to it. It doesn't look powdery anymore and I'm a big fan of that. And lastly, the lip product. I was a little nervous when I started applying it since it's really peachy. It's a lot peachier than I thought. It's also a little bit deeper than I thought, but I think it complements the eye look really well and I really like how everything turned out. Alright you guys, so that was today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Also don't forget to check out that TJ Maxx and Marshall's high-end makeup haul. If you haven't seen it yet, it will be linked in the description box. I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!